morning and welcome to After GMS, a little show we like to do on Facebook Live every morning. Thank you so much for choosing to join us. I'm Stacy Spivey with Ed Matthews. We hope that you've had a great day so far. Today is Thursday, April 1st, better known as April Fool's Day. Ed, has anyone pranked you yet?
So far, so good. And we'll see if I can get through the entire day without getting pranked. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, let's see. We'll see what happens. Well, you can go ahead and start weighing in on that first conversation about April Fool's Day. But first, we do want to take a look at the forecast because it's getting a little bit cooler.
Yeah, I'm not fooling about this. We're talking about colder temperatures over the next couple of days. It'll be windy today through tomorrow. Winds may gust up over 30 miles per hour at times. Upper 40s to near 50 today, down to 28 tonight, back up near 50 tomorrow. Still quite windy on Friday. And then we kind of start the warm up as we head into the Easter weekend. Overall, the Easter weekend's looking really, really nice. It's going to be dry. We'll be up pretty close to 60 on Saturday. Even better Easter Sunday. Highs up around 70, but it keeps getting warmer. And it looks as though now, barring any changes, that we're going to remain dry at least through the first half of the new week. We're looking at lower 70s on Monday, and by Wednesday, temperatures upper 70s could get pretty close to 80 degrees here in the Piedmont.
Oh my goodness, 80-degree weather.
Yeah.
So just got to get through this cool spike or little spell, not spike.
Yeah, it's not going to last very long. Couple of days, we can handle that.
Yeah.
Take care of the plants, though.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least it's not raining, so we can see the positive in this. Well, let's go ahead and get to our first conversation this morning. No jokes from us here today, but it is April Fool's, a day to pull pranks and try to get some laughs. This morning we want to know, do you love or hate it? Do you consider yourself a prankster, or are you more of a serious person? You can let us know. Go ahead in the comment section below. But Cindy Griswold wrote in this morning saying, I love April Fool's Day. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Cindy. A lot of people also weighing in on my Facebook page about this. Most people say that they love it, but a lot of people are not the biggest fans of it. And, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a more serious person, but I'm not the biggest fan of April Fool's Day. I think it's because I'm just such a gullible person. I literally fall for anything and everything. My husband almost, I guess, probably once or twice a day will tell me something that he's completely joking about, and I actually believe him. So, you know, the day full of jokes, I'm a fool for it, literally.
Yeah. I'm kind of middle of the road. I don't mind a little prank as long as it's not hurtful, it's not serious, and it's not an issue that would freak me out. Don't lay anything heavy on me and then tell me it's all a joke, or I'm going to be really, really angry and upset. But, you know, just a little teasing or joking or something like that, something that's lighthearted. I can handle it. I think it's fun. Everybody gets a laugh, and then you move on. So just kind of middle of the road on the pranks.
Yeah, a lot of people are weighing in this morning. Tracy says she's a huge prankster. Let's see. Jason says, love them as long as they don't cause permanent damage. And I think that we can all agree with that. Joe said, used to be a prankster, but I've grown and I'm not as bad. Queen says she's a prankster. Let's see. Bobby says, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite day. I'm gullible and easy to fool. LOL. I'm with you, Bobby. Joanne said it's because you're blind. What? No, come on now. I don't think Bobby's blind and he falls for it too. And Ed, you said you're pretty gullible.
Yeah, I can be. I tend to, you know, take people at face value. So I'm kind of gullible like you. Maybe not as much as you, but I think we're pretty much in the same ballpark there. You know, just want to believe everybody. And sometimes that doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, and I think the reason why I'm so gullible is I just really want to believe the best in people, and I see the best in people. A lot of times that can be a downfall. It can be a good thing too, but you know, I always take a lot of things to heart. So when somebody tells me something, I usually believe it, which, you know, I have to verify and make sure that it's correct. But let's see. Alicia said, I grew out of the pranks, LOL. Jason says, I try to scare my boss daily and usually get by with it, cutting the lights off at the end of the day. That's funny. Well, you can keep weighing in. And also, and Carol did point out something I do want to mention. She said she doesn't mind the jokes as long as they are not pregnancy pranks. And I do want to, re-emphasize that, because a lot of people out there do have trouble getting pregnant. So please just avoid doing those pranks if you can, because it can be very, very hurtful. But let us know more about April Fool's Day. And if you love it, hate it, just be on the lookout, because someone might get you. Well, let's go ahead and get to some of our morning headlines. More vaccine appointments now open for anyone who wants a shot. The Guilford County Health Department and Cone Health have now opened appointments to anyone in Group 5, those 16 and up. County leaders say the mass vaccine site opening in Greensboro helped get a large number of people vaccinated quickly and allowed them to move ahead in the vaccine groups. For any information on how to schedule an appointment, head to WFMYnews2.com. For those looking to get a one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine, listen up to this. Elon will host several clinics next week using the J&J shot. Anyone 18 and up can sign up for an appointment. You do not have to be a student or staff member at the university. Appointments start Tuesday, April 6th and run through the 12th. Elon has 1,800 doses to give out, and you can sign up for an appointment on the school's website. Some good news as the push to get to herd immunity. Tracking vaccines in our state, 35% of adults are partially vaccinated with at least one dose, and 22% are fully vaccinated with either 2 doses of Pfizer and Moderna shots or the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson shot. Those numbers will get better as thousands show up in the next 3 weeks to get second dose shots at the Greensboro mass vaccine site. WFMY News 2's Denise McMiller found how things are running now.
Well, not much will change. Folks will still go through the registration and screening process before they get their vaccines. Now, the one thing folks need to remember and make sure that they have with them is their shot card that they got at their first appointments. More than 50,000 people have gotten their first dose of the vaccine at the Four Seasons Town Center clinics. Now, those same people will come back for round 2. FEMA says they did a dry run Tuesday with several hundred people to make sure the next 3 weeks go smoothly. It's not uncommon for folks to have more of a reaction to the vaccine the second go around. FEMA says they are prepared to handle any harsh reactions to the shot.
We have medical staff on site to treat anybody that does have some type of minor reaction. Obviously, they will evaluate them based on what's going on, and obviously if they need to be transported, then EMS is here to transport them. So we have the people here to take care of any issues that come along.
So far, I'm told they've only seen minor reactions, nothing that has required any medical transportation. And if for any reason you need to reschedule your appointment, you can visit Guilford County's website or call their hotline to reschedule. And we are waiting to hear back on when appointments will open up again for the last 2 weeks of this clinic for the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine. We'll keep you updated.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into our next talker. You'll notice cooler, windy weather day today, but get ready for tomorrow. You could see temperatures in the 20s with wind chills in the teens. Oh, it just makes me shiver thinking about it. So what can you do to protect things like plants at your home ahead of tomorrow's chilly start? Experts say you can bring plants inside, the ones that you can bring inside. If not, cover your plants with a bed sheet, a cloth, or blanket. These work better than a tarp because the plastic might not be thick enough to properly insulate your plants. So we want to know, how are you feeling about the April freeze? Did you already put your winter jackets away? Go ahead and let us know in the comment section below. Ed, I feel like we can always anticipate something like this happening this time of the year. There's usually that one cold spell at the end of March, which is right at the beginning of April. So not surprised that this is happening, but not like too thrilled about it, I guess.
Oh, I'm not thrilled at all about it. I mean, what can I do though, other than look at weather charts with the floodgates open from Canada? All this air, bottled up in Canada has come down into the continental United States. I think the saving grace is the fact that this is going to be very short-lived. As the sun's rays get stronger, we get deeper and deeper into spring. Any little cold snap is just not going to last but a couple of days. We'll go down into the upper 20s tonight, and then again tomorrow night. It could even get colder, but I don't think we'll get any lower than about 29, 28, because the winds are going to stay up. And as long as the winds stay up, that keeps the temperatures from really bottoming out like into the low and mid 20s. We don't see anything like that, so the wind's kind of helping us out. But at the same time, I think tomorrow morning on the Good Morning Show, we're going to be talking about wind chills. As you mentioned, likely some wind chills down into the teens at times with, another windy day after today, another windy day coming up tomorrow. All my plants are inside the condo, so everything is fine there. I have the potted plants, and I have reminded you several times on the Good Morning Show, if you cover a plant up out in your yard, for heaven's sakes, please uncover it early tomorrow morning, and then you'll have to cover it back up again tomorrow evening. If you don't uncover it, the sun is really going to heat that air in under, the piece of plastic or whatever you put over the plant, and you'll end up not killing your plant from cold. You'll just bake it because of the sun's rays. We're going to see sunshine. So just make sure you take that tarp off tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and I mean, this is not like, what we see in winter where the highs are in the 30s and 40s. This is going to just be in the morning time, but then the temperatures will go up during the day, right?
Well, somewhat. I mean, I'm forecasting near 50 today and tomorrow. Our normal high is about 66 right now. So what we'll be running about 15, 16, 17 degrees below normal both today and tomorrow. But as far as being hurtful to vegetation, of course, it's the morning temperatures that we're concerned about. So that'll be just for tomorrow morning, and then again on Saturday morning, and then Easter Sunday, if I recall, I'm forecasting 38. So no worries about freezing temperatures by Easter Sunday. It's going to be just a fantastic weekend as we really warm things up.
Yeah, but in the meantime, get ready for tomorrow with those colder temperatures in the morning. Jason said he had to wear pants to work for the first time the last 2 weeks. I hate it. That's pretty funny. Bobby said, glad I didn't put away my winter clothes yet. Joe, though, said, I will take the cold because I know the warmer weather is coming. And it is coming really fast. Trust me on that one. Carol says, I love the cold weather. I'd love some snow.
Oh, please.
But I have given up on that here.
Okay, it's not going to snow. It's not going to snow.
I'm sorry,
please,
Carol.
Let's hold that off until next
Carol,
winter.
I'm so sorry. I don't think you're going to get any
Carol
more snow.
wants snow. I love it. I think it's so cool.
Carol, just go buy Frozen and watch it, and then you'll feel like it's a winter wonderland in your living room or something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, well, it's going to be pretty cold, so, just pretend. Joe said, I will still have shorts on. Yeah, I feel like many people will say, hey, I'm not going to get the coat out. It's only for 2 days. I'm just going to bear through it. Joanne said, Ed, can you send it back to Canada?
Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, Canadian friends. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. Chanel said, I put my coats in a clothing bag and put my coats in the garage. So, yeah, you might have to get those back up. But this is just North Carolina weather. You don't like it, wait 5 minutes. That's what Carol said. Yeah,
I hope it doesn't happen this year, but we've had morning lows around freezing well into the month of May. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen this year. That is an extreme situation, and it rarely happens. But hopefully, after this cold snap, it'll all be over with. The Canadians will behave, and we'll just have nothing but warmer weather as we go farther and farther into spring and then eventually into summer.
Carol said, well, a girl can dream. Yes, you can. And we hope for you, because you love snow, that we get some snow next year in the winter time, because, I understand a lot of people do love them some snow, but I don't think that we're going to see any snow anytime soon. just those cooler temperatures. Ed, you want to go ahead and take it away with the 7-day?
Absolutely, I certainly will. As a matter of fact, I think a blessing here is, of course, not the cold, but the fact we're going to warm up. And it looks as though we are moving into an extended dry period. We're just a mere 5 inches above normal in rainfall so far for 2021. We really need to seriously dry out. The farmers feel the same, need to dry out the soils a little bit, and we're going to have an opportunity to do that. Windy today and tomorrow. Winds may gust up over 30 as we approach 50 today and Friday, down into the upper 20s tonight and again on Saturday morning. And you can see by Easter Sunday, which promises to be a beautiful day, that morning low will be about 38, near 70 on Sunday afternoon. And it keeps getting warmer next week. It looks as though it stays dry at least through Wednesday as temperatures warm up. Mid-70s on Tuesday, and again, we could get pretty close to 80 by midweek.
All right, thanks, Ed. And Carol, I do want to say that we are just messing with you. We do love you.
We're
we know that
picking.
you're
That's what we
on
do.
our
We're
feed all the
picking.
time. Yes, we just like to joke. It is April Fool's Day, so we are just joking with you, but not joking about the no snow in the forecast, because that's not going to happen. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on After GMS this morning. Always a great time. We do this every weekday at 7:45. We'll be right back here tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll hope to see you then. Have a great day.